So you gotta get better at this, like pushing really fast and looking there instantly.
Yeah.
Because this is why you play with TP. To be there, like to have the ability to go there instantly, but also at the same time push the waves. They are going to get Nashor, it's okay, let's get to towers. Move in like a man, and we're going to get one more wave. Okay, take this and run away. Check to see how much gold we need for the item. Okay, we can recall that. No need to take for Scuttle. They got Nashor, it's okay. We are pretty strong right now. Did you ever thought about getting coached by me? Did you ever get coached by me and you eventually wanted to book more hours? Nothing better. This week my brand Besides is celebrating 4 years of experience of coaching where I will give special offers for my coaching. From today on my website I will have discounts up to 25%. The slots are limited as this is going to be only 10 packages sold with the discounts. This is the best time to book a coaching session. First come, first serve. Do you want to take advantage of this limited offer? Do you want a benefit of it? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your session to claim your slot before someone else takes it. I'll see you in the session. Let's press tab again. Let's see if it's void or dead cap. They don't have that much magic resist, so let's go dead cap. So let's go. Let's go fast, because we don't have money. Top, 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 top. Yeah. So since they don't have a lot of magic resist, building for full damage is good, especially because Shadow Flame already gives you some penetration. Okay. Let's push one more, and we have TP. They are mid lane, there is no reason they are here. Kite it and go towards mid. Yeah, we can take tower, we can take tower. There is a local goal that you want to get by staying close to it, like this, yes. Get some extra gold by staying close to it, and then we recall. Nice, man. Crazy.
We take,
what
man.
the fuck, man. Holy shit. 4 items, 26 minutes. Awesome. Level 17. Sejuani is 13. Mid is balanced. Have to be very patient in fights and hit the closest target. Bot, stay with them, stay with them, stay with them. Farm is not as important right now, we have a lot of items. Okay, we care about them as well right now, we can use everything on them. Have Zonya, so you're very easy. Yeah, we can one shot, we can one shot. Nice, we got the flash. Okay, 2 kills, we have no Nash. Keep pushing hard, we have Zonya if Shaco is here. That was very nice play with the flash. We can go mid here. Yeah, I need to recall since Lux and Jinx are dead. There is no way Shaco is here. Yeah, let's take this. And then recall after. Yeah. You can just walk, yeah. We have TP, so we can stay side lane. That, and then we just go. Yeah. Have a lot of damage. Some people will also go Banshees in this situation. But I trust you have good positioning. No need to die in team fights. We play slow here. Ooh. They will get Nash right now. Okay, this guy is dead at least. Don't think they will get the tower. Oh, okay, never mind. Winnable, winnable. The guy is not weak, especially with Hullbreaker. Yeah, I think this is a very winnable game. But we had a good performance. I think it was fine. You did good with your farm. We had a really amazing farm, and we had the correct macro.
Yeah.
What do you think were the biggest things that you wouldn't really be able to do it if you were by yourself?
Let's see. I think it would be the TPs, maybe. Like the one TPing in behind Lux and my recall timings.
And the recall timings as well, okay, like
Yeah.
us stopping constantly, right? And not recalling them. Yeah,
I would have recalled the first time.
True. I see. Okay, so how big was the break, by the way? Because there are definitely like a lot of E's missed and a lot of farm early on missed, and I want to kind of understand if it's like a problem that is going to manifest like a lot, so we need to fix it now, or if it's a problem that is coming from the fact that we are rusty. So is this the first game of the day?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's one. Okay, do you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's go step by step. So 140. What should we do? Should we do 2 games today, 2 hours, or should we do 1 hour and then keep one for later? What do you think?
Let's do 2 hours.
2 hours? Perfect. That sounds good. Okay, 140. So right here, I like how we try to bait the Lux E. It was very good. Definitely play good to that. And then right here, what should we be doing after she hits the E on you?
We should be aggressive.
Exactly. As you're pushing, you want to be moving in slowly but surely so you can actually punish her. Remember that she has around 12 seconds on her E. Your Q is around 9 seconds.
Yeah.
So her E cooldown is exactly the same as your E cooldown. That's basically it. So right here, you see those clickings? She just sees the E on you. So why are you picking back? Why are you scared? So this is what I call the Malzahar syndrome. The Malzahar, because with Malzahar, you all like a lot of the times you just don't care. You just push, and no matter what the enemy team like enemy laner does, you just push and push and push and push and push, and you don't actually pay attention to the usability. Vel'Koz players always have that. Malzahar players always have this pattern. Players that just the champion is just designed to push. That's all. Which is bad, right? Because here, if she uses the E, like right now, okay, walk up. You can push, sure, pushing is important, but you can walk up and use the Q on her. Very important. So lack of aggressivity. Malzahar pattern. Because the fact that you played Malzahar holded you, like, develop some bad patterns to you, that's patterns that we need to like fix.
Yeah.
Because you always have this tendency to like play super safe. Okay, let's see this one. So right now you're walking up, you're trying to punish her because all what she has to do is she has to push her recall since she has no low mana. This is so far good that you're trying to really punish. Always keep in mind that Shaco could be around, but the way you pressure here is not very greedy. So this is okay, no problem. She has no mana for Q. Right now she has mana for Q. It's 50 mana, just so you know. She throws the E. What does Lux wants to do right now?
She wants to crash the wave and recall.
Okay, 1 second. So she wants to do that right here. She wants to crash and recall. Right now, let's see what she's doing. She's using the E and she's running Fog of War. First of all, what does she wants to do? What does she look like willing to do right here?
I don't know, baiting me up to stop her recall, maybe.
True, but what does she wants to like? If you like, if you see a player like this, and she's backing off like this, she's using the E and she's running Fog of War like this. What are you thinking right now that Lux is going to do?
Like recall?
Recall, yeah, but why?
Because she's low on mana and health.
True. She's low mana and health. So right here in this position, if she presses B right now, how is the wave right here?
It's terrible for her.
It's terrible. That's the word. That's the word. It's terrible. So how can you make... Because what are you going to do with Lux right now? So you'll recall, yes, the wave is bad. And then what are you going to do in the next 10 seconds?
Crash the wave, maybe.
After recalling?
What she wants to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can TP back.
Right. So even if the wave is fucking bad, she can TP back and she can go and fix it. And what's the problem that you have right now? If you let her recall, do you really think you can crush this wave and the next wave while she's TPing?
No, I can't.
You can't even... Maybe you can get those minions, but that's all.
Yeah.
So you have two options right here, Bessa. So you can just press B now, but now. And then you just... When she TPs, you TP at the same time, but the wave is fucked for her. Yeah, you don't have TP, but she also doesn't have TP, and the wave is frozen right here for you. That's an option.
Yeah.
What I will personally do to completely screw her up, as I'm seeing that she goes fog of war and she's running like this, I will move in, move in, move in, move in, stop her. I will not really go here because it's too greedy, maybe Shaco comes, but I will go here, stop the recall, and then back off the wave. If you stop her recall, how will she feel about it?
She will feel terrible.
Exactly, because then she has to be forced to stay, and it's so bad to stay with 0 mana, 0 HP. And then if she wants to recall, I mean, she can recall after you stop her. The problem is that she already will be in a very losing position because she already lost a lot of minions.
Yeah.
So in this position, this is what I should have done. Two options: stopping the recall or just pressing B. Do you remember what I did? You're like, oh,
I
she
think I
recalled, I need to
started
push.
crashing the wave. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. But this is very bad because even if she doesn't have TP, what should we do right here if she doesn't have TP?
Just let it freeze.
True. And what are you going to do? So let's say it's freeze frozen here.
I would recall.
You would recall because you don't want to stay with this HP, but at the same time you want to freeze. So
Yeah.
you'd recall if she has TP. You'd recall if she doesn't have TP anyways. Like, recalling is very good. But again, like, if you can stop her recall, it's even better. But again, look at this. Pushing,
Yeah.
pushing, 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 pushing. And right now you're like, oh, fuck. How is my wave right now? How is this wave?
Yeah, it's not good.
It's terrible for you right now. Like, it's the same state of the wave that she had. Really bad, slow pushing. Well, it was slow pushing into you. Right now it's slow pushing into her. So you are in a bad position. What's the worst thing that Lux can do here with wave?
Kill my minions.
Yeah, like... Like, she should only do this and kill the minions if she wants to do something on the river. But otherwise, from a like 1v1 perspective, what she did is just super bad. And you see this wave management? So this is a wave management mistake. And right here, because you did that, right now you have to stay again and again and again and again, because you're just going to lose a low like plate and the wave if you just recall on a non-cannon wave. So this is why we stayed here. This is why we stayed for extra waves. You're pretty behind in CS. You're like 20 CS behind in like 7 minutes, which is not good. You missed a lot of CS, and it's mainly because of the how we played lane. And then here you press B. This is good. You have to look at her. If she just wants to keep the wave here and slow push, then you can recall. If not, then if you see her pushing, then I told you that you can just recall because you do have your TP. So you can TP, and then after you TP, you tank the wave, and exactly what I told you. Look, you stop the recall. Have to do this more often. But when you're doing this, be careful. So remember that you have two ways of stopping the recall, okay? Wave number one is moving in and throwing the E at her and like naturally stopping the recall by doing damage. Or you have number two way, which is fake stop the recall. Like, you walk up, she's right here, you just look at her and she will just stop recall because she will panic. In 99% of the cases, this will work. So right here, when you're seeing her recalling, you don't need to like walk up with her like here to E or something. No, you just like, you can step back. It's just one step here. Don't even need to throw the E and then just back off like this immediately, because she will most likely stop her recall. And you know that the worst thing that can happen here is Shaco coming. So just backing off immediately after you stop the recall is good. Because look, you don't need to. You see this? You don't need to hit her. So as long as you're walking up, and again, I wouldn't. You walked up like this, which is really bad, because if she hits you over the wall, you're dead against Shaco. So I would walk up on the middle pocket like this.
Yeah.
Because if you're here, you have a lot more space to dodge like this or like this. If you isolate yourself right here, then you're going to see Lux a lot a lot later. Like if she's here and you woke up like this, you're not going to see her too soon. But if you're going to walk up from the mid lane, you will see her right now. You'll see her that she's over the wall.
Yeah.
So this is like bad what it did. So we need to work on stopping the recourse and you need to think more about this. 630. And then right here, since you tanked a lot of minions already and you already got chunked, because if you don't get chunked like this, you can keep freezing and she's fucked completely.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you can't freeze right now because you're also very low and Shaco could theoretically come very soon. So then she stays, which is very, very good for you. And then here we can just flash on her. Like, I don't know why you didn't really do it instantly.
Yeah.
Like, the moment when you see her, Shaco is bot, we see him. She's dead. We know that she has no flash because of Sejuani gang. She's dead. Flash, Q, E, R, she's dead. Even if you tank everything. Because your Q, E, R combo is much faster, much more instant than her Q, E, R combo.
Yeah.
So here, she's dead. You see, we wasted 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, you're even clicking back. So you see, this is the Malzahar syndrome.
Yeah.
Because in Diamond 1, you will have this opening for 3 seconds. And if you don't take it, Lux is not going to do the same mistake. This guy was bad, and she completely walked up for 10 seconds, like continuously. But in super high elo, if people do mistakes, they will do this mistake of walking up for like 2 seconds. And it's either you punish it instantly when she steps up the first click, or you don't punish at all. So this is why it looks subtle, but it's not subtle. It's pretty big for like super high MMR. So again, we have some slowness, we have some bad patterns in our gameplay because of the fact that we played Malzahar. We're pretty slow with the camera, we're pretty slow with the decision making. We have to think a little bit faster about the decision, but this is going to take time and this is not hard to fix. Because we're going to, as we're playing more Victor, you're going to see that the decision making is going to become easier and easier and easier.
Yeah.
And then here we stayed one more. Why did we stay one more?
Because the wave is not gonna crash.
True, but what about Shaco? He can kill you.
Yeah, but he's bot lane.
Exactly. So this is the reason why we stayed. Lux is dead. We haven't crashed the wave. So then Shaco is bot. We can just push one more. You push one more, then you just recalled. Awesome. And then here again, doing the depth for this item is not good. Plus, the boots are so good for you against the Lux matchup.
But I had magical footwear on, so I don't think I could buy the boots.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. Really? What runes do you play in this champ? Oh, you play with your friend Anderson? I remember him, the Zac player, right?
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these runes are really bad. Right here. So mana flow band is always better on Victor. Did you see how many minions you missed in the first 5 minutes because you just get pushed in and you have no mana?
Yeah.
Look. And this is huge. 10 minions at 3 minutes. Super big. Super big. So let's check it. So this is Irie. Okay, first one, mana flow band. Second one, mana flow band. Let's see this. Mana flow band. Mana flow band. Mana flow band. Like every single one will have mana flow band. Okay, this guy, so he played against what? He played against Galio. So in this case, he knew that he doesn't really have a good chance to like kill him. But mana flow band is really good in almost every single situation. Yeah, something like this maybe. Again, I wouldn't really recommend you futures market. I think that just getting biscuits is much more like consistent.
Yeah.
Futures market is fine only in specific situations. If you play against champions that have the Lost Chapter power spike, and having it faster than them will help you, like against Cassio, Syndra, Oriana, even against Lux it works. But again, I personally would go for the biscuit. So I think if it was me, I'll probably go mana flow band, and the second thing, the thing is you're not a very aggressive player in the early game, so Scorch. I think Scorch is playable for you if you go for the biscuit delivery. So into a melee matchup, I think that Scorch is good for you.
Yeah.
If you're not playing into a melee matchup, I'll either probably go for mana flow band Transcendence or just mana flow band Celerity like this. This is by far again no futures market and nothing else there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 10-20. So let's see if the next mistakes are big, or if we can actually go into the next one. There are many things that we need to work on, but I want to see if in the next session you're still going to be this rusty with the farming and with hitting your E's, because at the moment there is a margin of error, since you took a big break and you don't have too much experience on this champion. So maybe some of the things will focus naturally by themselves just by playing. So that's why I don't want to have a very critical evaluation on your gameplay. Okay, so right now the wave is not a cannon, so you decided to stay. If she recalls right here, that's very good, because you can actually let her recall and then you can push the wave and then potentially just even go for a plate if she recalls like this. If you stop her recall, then it will be much harder for you to push the lane. So in this case, I told you don't show, because if you show right here, she will stop her recall and you will have her in the lane. If you don't show, she will not, most likely not stop the recall, then you can push after she recalls. So she loses the wave. But in this case, she was smart enough to actually push. But as you can see, you still baited her ulti out because she didn't see you staying. So then she thought, oh, I'm going to just ulti before Victor gets here. And then because you stayed in fog of war and she didn't see you, you actually forced her to stay in the lane. Again, it was better if she doesn't stay at all, but it's still okay. And then here we stayed and stayed and stayed, because what happens if you see Lux, like not only that this is a non-cannon wave, but Lux is walking up confidently, and just as the wave is right here, she's pushing it instantly. So you know that if you recall right now and you don't recall on a cannon, yeah, you have the Ludens, which is amazing, but I mean, she's going to lose the plate.
Yeah.
So this is very complex. You can also sometimes recall on a non-cannon wave if you have the Ludens in base, but if Lux doesn't have a brain. If Lux stays into her tower and she's not confidently pushing. If Lux is like slow pushing, just hitting the minions with auto attack, and like if she's not committed. But this kid, she's right here waiting the wave. She's committed. You can't recall on a non-cannon wave. So if you can recall on a non-cannon or a cannon, it will depend on your wave, your gold, the ability of the Lux to push. So the champion that she plays, like if she's Lux, she has a good wave clear. But if she's not committed and you see that she's like staying in her tower, playing safe, then you can recall, because you know that even if she decides to push, it's already slow, so you have a lot of time to get the item. But since she was walking up confidently, waiting the wave, and you saw her the whole time, you just decided to stay, which is good. Because look at Lux. You see how confident she is?
Yeah.
And how fast she is at pushing? She doesn't wait at all. So this is the reason why we stayed here. Okay, 1020. What is 1020? Okay, yeah, so this is why we stayed. We stayed because Lux was confident. Even though he had the Ludens, if this was Cannon Wave, you can just recall.
Yeah.
1150. Okay. Oh yeah, so here we knew that the Shaco is top lane, right? We saw him on the top lane. So you saw him on the top lane. Right now walking up, trying to E. That's okay. Good. Good. Again, I don't know why you're staying on the top side angle. You should stay on the bot side angle. This is better. I told you to stay on the bot side angle. This is good. You're not gankable if you stay on bot side angle. But as you can see, you have some clicks that are bad and that are on the left angle. So this one is bad. This one is bad. Again, just this tendency of going on the left is bad. And then this is like even worse, right?
Yeah.
Staying on the left. Because if you literally stay here as you're pushing and you run like this, imagine you're here. She has no Q, no E, so you can just run towards the Seju. So we didn't really play too good with the packets. And then 21, I think those are mistakes in team fights. Oh no, this one is the one when you flashed. You can go ahead and queue up so we don't waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah, look here. So Sirani went in with Q, W, and she R'd. Look at this. You see how close you're to the target? So if you just, this is like 2 seconds stun. You go here, E, R, Q, she's dead. You have range for the Q. You had range for the E from here. Well, from here actually.
Yeah.
Like look at the range of the E that covers. We didn't need the flash. You know, it's 1k gold, so it's, I mean, it's not that it's not worth it, but it wasn't needed. 25-20. And yeah, there are things that, like for example, the camera control. This is the thing that you had from the Malzahar as well. Like you're very slow with the camera control. For example, right now you need to hover your camera on the target. Again, as you can see, this is good camera because you see Shaco's HP. This is fine. Again, move your camera forward, blue trinket, because we don't know. Right now you see the HP of the Zillion, but look at the HP of the Lux.
Yeah.
Let's see the HP of the Lux. Right now you can actually see her. If you just move your camera forward. If she's 1 HP compared to if she's full HP, this is really going to matter a lot. Because if she's 1 HP, even if she tries to Q ER, you can just throw ER and she's dead. But if she's full HP, you have to back off and try to dodge it. Look at this. You're walking up and you have no idea how much HP Lux have. Look. And then you see, oh shit, she was low HP. Well, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know because you didn't really move your camera forward. So, missing a lot of farming the early game, slowness with decision making, and slowness with the camera control. Most of them can be fixed by playing more Victor and just being faster with the decision making, trying to think ahead.
Yeah.
So let's see. So let's decide right now. So should we just do this Malzahar Victor commitment to push for Diamond, or should we just play a third champion? What do you think?
Let's keep it to Malzahar and Victor.
Okay, so we just play those two and we try to push for Diamond, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gold. So how much... Okay, let me see. So the thing is, what is the bad thing right now? Wave management plus recall timings. If you fix those two, it's pretty easy. And then macro rotations, hovering around teammates, plus TP usage. Those things, I think that if you watch the session one more time, they will be fixed.
Yeah.
Those two things we are going to need a little bit more work, but I'm pretty confident that, well, so you have this one week and a half that you're going to play more, right? But what after? Like, you're not going to have time, right? After.
Yeah, so far in my schedule it looks pretty fine. I think I have time.
Okay, so how much do you usually play, like, in a day, like, or a week?
I think I play maybe 20 games a week.
Okay, that's very good. 3 games per day. So goal. Get to Diamond 4 before... and how much coaching can we do? Because I want to set the time bound. And I want to be realistic.
I think like I can do the coaching needed.
Okay, so I think we can put then before 1st October. So it's going to be, you know, realistic. It's going to be relatively aggressive. So I think 1st October is okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, I guess we can put 25th September. I think it's better like this. Because there are not many things that we need to fix. If we play like 30, 40 more games on Victor, I'm pretty sure we have a lot more chances to climb on him than on Victor. Oh, I mean on Malzahar.
Yeah.
So that's so this is the goal. Those are the mistakes that we need to fix. And for the next time, if you can watch the session one more time, it's going to be very, very, very nice. And then in terms of the games, I think if you just play it minimum 35. No, 30 is okay. 30 more games on mid lane. You're going to be ready for the next one. So in the next time, I wanna do a VOD review for you. VOD review on a recorded game. So let me think. So let me give you the session record and then we can just think about it. Because I would like to do 2 VOD reviews for you.